Hello again. Friday evening on the outskirts of Melbourne. Today's bad idea is strapping a GoPro to a big drone and shooting up into the sky. I may never see it again, so anyway. The 1 hour drive down to Geelong. It's 8 AM, so hopefully I don't cop too much traffic, but generally speaking I'm going the opposite direction to all the traffic. Everybody's trying to get into the city and I'm getting out, so my main reasons for heading down to Geelong are to A, visit friends, B, ride my bike, and that's pretty much about it. You Yangs is one of my favourite mountain bike parks, and definitely the one I've ridden the most out of any, so keen to go back there and have a bit of a ride. Taking a small detour down to a weird place just before Geelong. This is Avalon Beach. It's kind of unique, shall we say, and a little bit weird. It's got a weird vibe to it. I thought I'd better come down here now. Like, I've been meaning to come down here quite a few times, but because it's on a gravel road, I'm always like, my car's too clean, I don't want to get it dirty. Anyway, car's dirty now, so why not? So you can see Geelong over there in the distance. This is Corio Bay, which comes off Port Phillip Bay, the big bay in Melbourne. And really, these houses are amazing. They're almost below water level. Just going for a bit of a walk up the east end, northeast, probably northeast, I guess. There used to be old salt pans here. There used to be a salt works, but not anymore. Could you create a more perfect miniature garden? I love this. It's interesting, they've fully upgraded the boat ramp here. Like, this just used to be a dirt mess, and they've put down a bitumen surface and proper parking spaces and everything. Got an exciting purchase to make. Ooh. I'm in trouble. They got me with a value proposition. Fortunately, my little shelf here is designed to take 2 bottles. Very popular spot down here. I like this spot, it's a good spot to swim. Dumplings for lunch, haven't done this for ages. There we go, cooked to perfection or something. There's some ice cream. Now I have to seriously contemplate what I'm going to do next. It has been a super lazy day. I really have just been sitting here all afternoon. What time is it now? It's like 5:30 or something. I didn't consider, well, for one I considered going for a swim because the water wasn't too cold in the shallows where I walked into anyway. I did go for a little walk out there and have a look, but it's been such a cool breeze that I just haven't felt the need to get wet. As we're going for a bike ride, well, laziness just got the better of me, so tomorrow morning is definitely a bike ride at the Yangs. A lot of comments on my last video where I was carrying on about the fact that in most council areas in Victoria, as far as sleeping in vehicles is concerned, it says it can't be done without a permit. And you know, I've checked quite a few council areas that I've been in. Not any of the inland ones, I haven't checked any of those, but certainly the ones along the coast here, you know, Melbourne, Geelong, Torquay, Surf Coast, all those sorts of areas. And basically all the same thing, that you can't sleep in a vehicle without a permit. It's interesting with the Surf Coast, Torquay and places like that, all those towns, Torquay, Anglesey, and as you go down the coast, there's a big sign as you come into town that says, "Welcome to Torquay, no camping." So yeah, it is a given in those sorts of areas where they just don't want you sleeping in vehicles, full stop. Look, to be fair though, the only place I've ever had a ranger come round and say to me that you know, you need to be gone by tonight was actually in Sandridge Beach, where I stop quite regularly up in Melbourne there. And I think what prompted that was that night, I actually drove past that beach the night before, and a guy in a motorhome was parked on the street. They weren't in the beach car park, but they were street parking opposite the beach. So basically in front of the houses, and there's big signs along there saying tree vandals at work, so you know, the people in the houses want their bloody view and all that sort of business. Fair enough, they paid a couple of $1 million for it, but they shouldn't be chopping down trees. So obviously they've got onto the ranger and called the ranger out and come out to have a bit of a chat to this guy in the motorhome, and just did the rounds while I was there. I arrived pretty early in the morning into that car park at the beach, so I hadn't been there all night, but you know, I moved very early. I was still in my pyjamas, I hadn't taken the bed down or anything, so when they bang on the door, I'm sitting there looking like I just slept there. They didn't do anything, they just said to me, "Look, by tonight, please be gone." So look, really, I guess what I'm getting at is that even though the rules say that to sleep in a vehicle anywhere in this area you need to have a permit, my take on that is really it's just something that gives the council a little bit of power if someone complains and they need to do something about it. So I'm not sure how many people have actually been fined. I've never heard of anyone being fined, not sensibly camping anyway. There are people down in Torquay that just go right on the beach and stuff like that, and well, you're asking for it. But I've never heard of anyone that's sort of taken a little bit of care, tried to be respectful of the locals, just go inland and sleep somewhere, you know, out of sight. I've never heard of anyone getting caught like that on any of the Facebook groups or anything. So anyway, that's my take. At the end of the day, it doesn't stop me, and I think if you keep your nose clean and try not, you know, just it's following the usual philosophy, try not to piss people off, and you'll keep out of trouble. I'm just going to do myself a toasted sandwich for dinner. If you're new to my channel and think this is totally weird, I do swap my lunch and dinner meals around, just really for convenience of making it. You know, if I'm trying to discreetly sleep somewhere at night, it doesn't make a lot of sense to be spending a whole bunch of time cooking some food, so I just have a sandwich at night. It makes life a lot easier. Plus it's a bit lighter on my stomach. I sleep better, I think. I don't know. One last sunset shot and then I'm out of here for the night, so see you in the morning. This is a nice spot to be in the morning. A little bit cloudy this morning, but still nonetheless a beautiful spot. Nice still morning, sounds perfect for a bike ride. Ah, no bananas. Oh no, what am I going to do? Might have to have an extra wheat biscuit. 9:15, a bit of a slow start, but that's always nice. Nice spot there, I love it there. Anyway, time to wander up to the You Yangs and get on the mountain bike. Well, this is a little bit annoying. Damn. I did stop and look at the radar. It looks like there's probably about 3 hours worth of storms coming through. I was kind of hoping it would hold off for like an hour or so I could go for a ride, but super busy day here. It is a Sunday, so to be expected. This is always a good warm up. Anyway, no worries. August last year since I was here last, so see if the truck has changed and see if my confidence is still here. Thunder's rolling in, it's annoying. Getting some rain now. Made it. Storms are coming. I think I'm not going to risk one more go up to the top. I'll just take the slightly longer way back to the van, I think. Brakes don't like being wet, and then get brake howl. Oh, that job's worn out now. Heading down Lara now. It's 11:30, getting close to lunchtime. I'm going to probably after lunch I'll do some laundry. Sounds like fun. The top half of it's still soft, so I reckon it'll be okay. A bit after 12 now, rain's still going. Just been sitting down and answering some of the comments and things on the last video. It's always a good way to pass the time. Going out to pizza with my friends tonight, so gonna have a lightish lunch and then I can maybe even have a caramel thick shake. My recently fitted weather shields doing what they were designed for. Perfect. I can have the window open a tad and the fan sitting up here with the lid just cracked open. Hasn't set off the rain sensor yet, so doing well. Just copped a splash of rain and shut itself. Anyway, toasted sandwich time. Oh, but only Sunday is not a good day to try and do your laundry. All the machines were full. They were all finished, you know, somebody had brought in tons and tons of stuff and just walked away and left it all there. Anyway, so instead I went grocery shopping. I shall go and sit by the water, I guess, and probably do some video editing and a few other bits and pieces. Got a little bit of a break in the weather. I'm going to sit here and just do some video editing. Reasonable outlook, even when it's raining it's still quite nice, so can't complain. Heading over to my friend's place now, and then we're going to wander off and get some pizza. So I think I will be back in the morning and we'll see what tomorrow brings. Driveway surfing last night at my friend's place. Nice peaceful night, which is always appreciated. Plan today is basically bike ride. Looking nice and calm out there, so I'm going to just quickly get this breakfast out of the way. Head straight out to the You Yangs and get out on the bike real quick. And then I do need to get my laundry done, which I haven't managed to do just yet, so sort that out after I've been for a bike ride. And I'll probably drop in one of my other friends as well along the way. And for the rest of the day, I really don't know. Perfect riding conditions. Can't see any wind. Nice and cool. No sun load. I thought they had a fair bit of rain, so the ground should be nice and tacky. The trail should be a little bit more grippy. All these things I look forward to in life. Pretty much the farthest point away from the van now. Well, almost. I've got to go down some more trails, but killing this big hill. Oh, the big hill's killing me, one or two. Down Cressy again. Favourite track. That was better. Hey. Yeah. Alright, track 14. Top view for me. If you have time to look out. Oh, man, I'm out of practice. Oh no! I love this section. Damn. Plodding back the last 500 metres to the car park. I'm burnt out. Ooh. This has got to be my favourite spot to come after I've had a bike ride at the You Yangs. A perfect little parking spot with unobscured views. It's like 20 to 3 and I'm only just starting to make my lunch. Given that it's usually a 1.5 to 2 hour exercise, just because I'm slow. I've been lying around recovering from the bike ride. Oh my goodness, my fitness and stamina is not what it used to be. Although, yeah, I always used to be pretty stuffed after I went for a bike ride, but I generally do a little bit more than 20 kilometres. Anyway, a bit of background noise in here. I've got the ceiling fan on, but also the inverter's running its cooling fan now because the back of the van's in the sun and copping a bit of heat. Anyway, so that's just like the biggest capsicum ever. It's ridiculous. I've got a purple cabbage to put in there again. The hoisin sauce worked really well that last time I tried it, so away we go. Oh, it's colourful if nothing else. Does that look? No, I'm not sure either actually, but anyway. Yeah, it's good. It's always good. The aftermath. But I do have 5 days worth of meals now. Normality restored. I really need to do my laundry now. I have run out of shirts, hence why I'm wearing one of my bike shirts. So I guess I better head down to Lara and see how that laundromat's going. Hopefully it's not packed today. One last look at the view. It is a nice spot to come and sit after a ride. Another cool overcast morning. Another good riding morning really. I'm not sure I'm going to ride today though. I'll probably need a rest day. I did do 2 in a row. Oh dear, was it something I said? Maybe something I did. They don't like me parking here anymore. Seems that it's best I find somewhere else before I get fenced in basically. They're going to block off the entire parking area, which is a bit of a nuisance. I'm guessing they're going to pull down that building. It's got a big asbestos roof on it and it's been sitting like that for many years. So anyway, not the end of the world. I'll just come up here, another little spot overlooking the water, so just as pleasant. Okay, on the move. Not really sure where or what I'm going to do. Alright, thought of something to do. I'm coming down to the river and I'm going to get the kayak out. So I've ridden my bike through here many times. I think this is the first time I've ever driven down here, possibly. We do have a little water vessel launching area. Oh, this thing. I hate this kayak. Today I'm trying it backwards. Normally you sit in the back of these things if you're by yourself, but it just does exactly what it's doing now, you know, it just fights with you, it just wants to turn around. Last time I took it out, I sat in the front by myself and it was a lot more straight line stable. So I've got to move myself back into the front, but there's nowhere to actually get out. Like the edges of this river are just trees and stuff, so I can't get out and turn around. I've got to turn around the other way. I don't know how I can do this without falling in. Maybe I'll go under, I'm trying to lie down and go under the seat thing here. I've got to record this because it's going to end up in tears for sure. Worst part is I'll put all my stuff down here. Alright, I'm in the front. Now I just got to be pointing the right way. What can possibly go wrong? Oh, this smells bad. Okay. I think we're good. Passing under the Geelong Ring Road. There you go. Very scenic. Oh man, my arms are killing me. I've only been going for like 10 minutes. I'm almost away from the sound of water pumps. Oh, this is a big wide section here. I was having a chat to someone just as I was pumping up the kayak. They were saying that it gets to a large area and then kind of constricts down, but also then gets full of logs and things, so you can't really go much further. So maybe this is the end of the line. I'll go up a bit further and see if I can get around this next corner. Trees down here. So according to Strava, I'm 2.5 kilometres in now. Getting a bit tricky here. Yeah, I could probably keep going. I think I've kind of reached my stamina limit. I do need to get back as well, so probably time to turn around. There we go, made it back. This is the first of the weirs here. There's a couple of weirs along here where they used to divert water for the mill that was beside the river. Of course, the mill is now just an arts precinct. So there's a carved stone there. I think this must be the inlet to the. There's a little channel that goes down to the mill. Probably best if I don't get myself sucked over the edge. Got a bit more stonework over here as well. There we go. That's probably as close as I should get. There's a tree there. There we go. I think that's probably close enough. Don't need to be shooting rapids in the Audi inflatable kayak. Front part. Well, it's turned out to be a beautiful, clear sky, sunny day today, and not overly hot. It's probably, what, 25, 26? What's the car say? 22 degrees, crikey. Feels warmer than that. It is once again conveniently lunchtime, so I'm going to head into the Geelong waterfront now and pick my spot up on top of the hill there and have lunch, and that'll probably do me for today. I think I've got to upload the video, finish editing and upload the video now for the rest of the day. So look, I'll leave you here, and as always, I should be back on Saturday with another one. I think it's Saturday. Is it Tuesday today? Yeah, that's right. And yeah, we'll see what else I can find to do. I am going back up to Melbourne, so spend a bit of time up there with my son again, do a few things, and probably fly some more drones. Anyway, thanks for watching everyone, and I will see you again soon.